Interleukins are the major class of cytokines. Interleukins are the major class of cytokines which are immunomodulating agents composed of soluble proteins, peptides, and glycoproteins. They are primarily secreted by hematopoietic cells like lymphocytes and macrophages, as well as non hemopoietic cells in response to various stimuli. Interleukins are a major class of cytokine which are immunomodulating agent composed of soluble proteins, peptides, and glycoproteins. They are primarily secreted by hematopoietic cells like lymphocytes and macrophages, as well as non hematopoietic cells in response to various stimuli. Structurally, several interleukins such as IL-2, IL-3, IL-4, IL-5, IL-6, IL-7, and IL-9 belong to the hematopoietin family, while others like IL-8 belongs to the chemokine family. They play a critical role in cellular signaling, regulating cell growth, activating the immune system, and mediating both acute and chronic inflammatory responses. That interleukins play a critical role in cellular signaling, regulating the cell growth, activating the immune system, and mediating both acute and chronic inflammatory responses. Here it is a detailed breakdown of the major interleukins categorized by their primary roles. Mediators of acute inflammation, interleukin 1, elaborated by monocyte, macrophages, B cell, fibroblast, endothelial cell, and some epithelial cell. Interleukin 1 is elaborated by monocytes are macrophages, B cells, fibroblast, endothelial cell, and some epithelial cell. It targets all body cells. Its main action include the expression of adhesion molecule and promoting the emigration of neutrophils and macrophages, including inducing fever and shock, and stimulating the liver to produce acute phase protein. Interleukin 1 elaborated by monocyte, macrophages, B cell, fibroblast, endothelial cell, and some epithelial cell. It targets all blood cells. Its main action include the expression of the adhesion molecules, promoting the emigration of neutrophil and macrophages, inducing fever and shock, and stimulating the liver to produce acute phase protein. Interleukin 6, IL-6. This interleukin shares similar cellular sources with IL-1 but specifically targets T and B cells, epithelial cells, hepatocytes, and monocytes or macrophages. Its primary actions involve driving the hepatic production of acute phase proteins and promoting the differentiation of growth of T and B cell, interleukin 6. Next, interleukin 8, functioning as chemokine. Interleukin 8 is functioning as chemokine. IL-8 is secreted by T cells, monocytes or macrophages, neutrophil, fibroblast, and endothelial epithelial cells. It targets neutrophils, basophil, D cell, and endothelial cell. Its major functions are inducing the migration of inflammatory cells, stimulating the release of histamine from basophil, and promoting angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessel. Mediators of chronic inflammation, interleukin 12, IL-12, synthesized by macrophages, dendritic cells, and neutrophils. IL-12 targets T cells and natural killer cells. Its key actions in chronic inflammation include inducing the formation of T helper and killer cell, promoting cytolytic activity, increasing the production of interferon gamma, IFN gamma, and decreasing the production of IL-17. IL-17, interleukin 17, formed by CD4 T cells. This interleukin targets fibroblast, endothelial cell, and epithelial cells. Its primary role is to increase the secretion of other cytokine and drive the migration of neutrophil and monocytes to the site of inflammation. IL-17, IL-12, interleukin 12, synthesized by macrophages, dendritic cell, and neutrophil, and IL-12 target T cells and natural killer cells. Its key actions in chronic inflammation include inducing the formation of T helper and killer cell, promoting cytolytic activity, increasing the production of interferon gamma, IFN gamma, and decreasing the production of IL-17. So, who is IL-17? Formed by CD4 T4 cells, this interleukin targets fibroblasts, endothelial cell, and epithelial cell. Its primary role is to increase the secretion of other cytokines and drive the migration of neutrophil and monocytes to the site of inflammation. T cell specific interleukin. T cell specific interleukin. Interleukins are also essential for the specific functions of T helper cell subpopulation. Th1, T helper 1 cell elaborate IL-2, IFN gamma. IL-2 acts as a powerful stimulant for the proliferation of additional T cells during immune responses. Th2, T helper cell 2 cells elaborate IL-4, IL-5, IL-6, and IL-10. These cytokines are particularly involved in stimulating the superficial mucosal inflammation, such as the reaction seen in ulcerative colitis. Interleukin 10 is notable because it specifically acts as an inhibitory cytokine that suppresses inflammation to keep the immune response in check. IL-10 is notable because specifically acts an inhibitory cytokine that suppresses inflammation to keep the immune system response to the check.